Papua New Guinea is like nowhere else I've ever been. The local people here are so unique, and they live in very much the same way of their ancestors, without much influence from the Western world. This is Living Local, Traveling Global with Kelley Ferro, featuring United States Tour Operators Association member Swain Destinations in Papua New Guinea. It would be very difficult to travel here without a reputable tour operator like the one that we used, Swain Destinations, a United States Tour Operators Association member. They made it all logistically possible from start to finish, and navigating on my own would have been a challenge. Instead, I was able to focus on learning from the guides, interacting with the locals, and discovering all the fascinating ways of life in this country. I had so many questions about all of the unique foods that I found at Hagen Market.
I've never seen this before. Just fresh ginger root, just hanging out here. She's squeezing lime on it, keeping it wet. I mean, it smells so fragrant, and I guess they use this in a lot of cooking. It's just fun.
Our custom itinerary toured us through the mountainous, lush highlands, down to the drier sea-level lowlands. We took a charter plane to a region known as the Sepik along the Karawari River. Life here revolved around the river. It was the main thoroughfare, source of food, cleaning, and a source of a lot of fun. This segment of our trip had us exploring villages by riverboat, watching life along the river as we went.
And the women line up because all the fish come along the banks, and they actually fish from the boats, and they cook them right in the boats too. You can see them smoking them, catching them.
Though the villagers knew to expect us, they didn't change their daily routine. This was their real life, and we were able to just come and experience it, and even feel like we were a part of it. We stopped at several villages each day, meeting the local elders, playing with the kids, and learning about village life. I felt like the locals were excited to have us there and share their traditions and their culture with us.
Tour operators like Swain Destinations come to a country like Papua New Guinea and they give it a structure. Papua New Guinea is 95% private village land, so you need access everywhere you go, and a tour operator is really the best way to see the country because they're giving you those access. They're hiring local guides. They're arranging, sometimes 25 years in the making, an experience that you get to see today.
One village let us experience a victory dance, or sing-sing, which they do when they defeat another tribe. I actually even got to dance with them. I am still in awe of the elaborate makeup used to decorate their faces and bodies, a very important part of ceremonial culture, and the creative use of natural materials to make clothing. The Sepik villages are very spiritual, and we were able to learn from our guide more about their cultural beliefs, and we were even able to experience many of their spiritual houses, many of which not everyone in the village are even allowed inside.
We get to come into a local home and see where a family lives. This home right here actually fits a mother, a father, and their 5 children. There's a big spacious room, a kitchen, sleeping quarters. This is all built by hand.
All in all, the Karawari River and its people had a certain magic to it that I won't soon forget. Probably the most famous local wildlife here in Papua New Guinea are birds. This is a major bird-watching destination in both the highlands and the lowlands. Near Tari, we took a few hikes to try to find Papua New Guinea's most famous bird, the bird of paradise. We managed to see one and snag a few shots, but he was pretty fast for our cameras. The lush green landscape of the highlands was such a contrast from the lowlands. It's no surprise that much of the traditional wear up here in the highlands mirrors the birds of the region.
Hey!
Thank you.
My wife!
Oh! We're going to experience a spirit dance, which happens when the villagers need some help, whether they need help growing crops, or a woman can't get pregnant, or if somebody passes away. They do a special dance all together, dressed up in their headdresses to invoke the sun spirit. Let's check it out.
Our itinerary was jam-packed with these types of moments from start to finish, and they made the trip that much more impactful. And traveling with a USTOA member, for me, made all the difference.